Hey guys, it's your girl Mel, aka Melful on IMVU. Thank you so much for joining my platform. Now, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at Mel. Let me find my Instagram, y'all, because it's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. Okay, if you want to find me, you can find me here at meltful.vu. Okay, that's my Instagram. I don't have that much followers, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. So definitely, you can find me there. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys pretty much on how to uh, create products on IMVU. If you're new to my channel, I am pretty much showing people, how to create credits on IMVU, like how to make passive credits with VU. Okay, so in order to do this, you need to have a laptop or a desktop. That's one. Two, you need to have um, VIP. This cannot work um, without the VIP. Now, if you want to create from scratch, by all means, hands down to you. However, IMVU did create a platform for people like myself. You can say a shortcut um, to create products and allow us to still make credits on IMVU. Okay, again, my name is Melful, aka Mel. You can definitely find me on IMVU, and therefore, this is me here, this is my character. That way we can definitely, you know create and so forth. Now, with Vu, the last video that I had, well, the first video that I had, these are my notes, guys. The first video that I had, I I started off with 74K, 74, almost 75K. Then I did purchase a lot of products, and and it dropped it down to 68K. Okay, now I keep track of my credits. Now I don't know, but none of y'all, but I keep track of my coins, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to spend no extra. If out of real life money for this game. Because at the end of the day, we all out here lifing. I don't know about you, some of y'all got kids. We got this rent or mortgage. Okay, we got to take care of ourselves, our mental health, and then especially if you have a partner and whatnot, you got to engage in that and so forth. Okay, so we out here lifing. If you know, you know. So I make it a mission not to be spending a lot on IMVU, because at the end of the day, this is just a childhood game I played since I was in high school. I've been rocking with IMVU for 16 years. Yes, 16 years. I've been rocking with IMVU, and most important, I see how IMVU came a very, very long way from when we started. We started with bobbleheads, y'all. If you know, you know, okay? My very first house was a loft house. My cousin had the princess house, and then they had the rooftop, and then they had the goth house. And everybody was walking around with these big old heads. So, if you know, you know. But I am just here because I got a lot of requests for me to start a channel, a YouTube channel, for people to learn how to make passive credits on here, not only for yourself, so you don't have to dip into your real life money, but also products that you will be proud of, also products that you would like other people to wear from you, and most important, you know, you don't have to spend a lot of credits. That's what it boils down to. You're not trying to spend a lot of credits, which meaning a lot of real life money on this game. You want to have fun, you want to look good, you want people to look good off of your shit. Excuse my French. You want people to look good off of your products, and most important, again, have fun with the game. Okay, so if you're not having fun with this game, then you shouldn't be on this game. I'm just saying. Like, if you're on here wilding out and not being happy and just doing all this crazy stuff, then why you here? But we're not gonna get sidetracked. So, again, I am Meltful. If you want to inbox me on IMVU, aka VU, you can definitely inbox me, Meltful. Or if I'm in a chat, you can definitely pop in and say hi. Don't be a stranger. Okay. So let's get into the meat and the potatoes. So like I said, I started off with 74K. Okay, and that's because before I was I'm consistent with the credits with my products. So I started off with 74K. Okay, I dropped it down to 68K. Okay, see these numbers right here? This is what I track. So now today I'm with 79K, almost 80K. 79,165. That's how much credits I have. So not only did I make back my credits from the original 74K, I made up the money. So let's do the math, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's do this math. Because numbers talk. I'm a numbers person, and you know, it's the math be mathing to me. If the math don't be mathing, I ain't want it. So let's say if you suck at math, right? You know, and let's say I want to figure out how many profit did I make with the from the 69 to that, right? So let's say I do 79,165, right? Mm-hmm. Minus 68,923, right? That's what it is. So I made an easy 10K just off of from here to here. Okay? This is how much from these two. I made an easy 10K, 10,241 credits. Now if you look at VU, you compare that 10K, that could be like an easy what? 10 $15 you can pocket out of your money. Now let's see how much it runs on VU for that like let's say we try to shop for credits now. Like an easy 10K, that's extra $5 you can be saving. I'm just saying that's you know, or even if you say you put $10, mm, hello, a little 10K, that's a little $5. Now I know, but that could put gas in your car. It may not be, it may not be a lot to some people, okay, but a little $5 can go a long way. I'm just saying to make it make sense. The math, if it's not matching, I don't want it. You get what I'm saying? That's a little extra $5 you can put in your pocket. Now, let's say from the original, how much I made back from that, right? From the original. So let's say I did the 79,165 minus 74,953. So even if from the 10K total I made back, okay, not only did I made back the original 74, I made a profit total, okay, from the original one, a easy 4,212 credits. You know how many outfits I could get with that? A lot. You know how many outfits I could create with 4,000 credits and make back my money? A lot. Probably two, three, four outfits. And you know what? They will look good on me. I have 4 different days I can switch it up. And most important, people can buy from me. So the math is matching, guys. So this is why VU give us a platform for us to, you know, make this make this amount, this substantial amount of credits. That way we can, have fun in the game. Okay? I'm just saying that it just it makes sense to me. Okay? So now let's go ahead and create. What you're gonna want to do, like I said, is open this app. This is the app. It's called IMVU Studios. And now it does work on PC and it does work on Mac. Now I don't know how it works on Mac, but it's the same thing. I'm assuming. Okay, it's the same thing, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't nothing different. It's the same thing um as the PC. Okay, so if you have a cell phone, this will not work. You need a laptop or a desktop. The reason why I prefer a desktop is because I have two monitors. See where my mouse is? This is monitor one. See where my mouse is? This is monitor two. So that way I can go back and forth on products and create them. Okay? So let's go ahead. Now we're in fall season. So not only that, you gotta target what's available to you. And not only that, you gotta target um what people like. So half of the time when I create something, I create it not just for me, but I create it for other people that I know it will look good on them and they will love it. Okay? Now these are some of the products I created. Okay? I created Halloween stuff, so yes, I do have Halloween products out because I know Halloween is coming and people want to look good on Halloween. Yes, even though it's a game, people, when if you know, you know. I envy you, people. Y'all want to look good, and I want y'all to look good as well. But at the same time, I want to make sure, I get a little something in the mix. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, I have a lot of Halloween costumes out. So this is this. So this is the app, the software that IMVU created. Okay, they didn't pull. We didn't. I didn't pull this out my ass. Cause people like, well, where you get that from? Nope, this is IMVU. This is all IMVU doing. And not only that, it allows us as VIP members, and again, you have to be VIP in order for to get this. Now, yes, this is a monthly subscription. Okay, this is a monthly subscription. However, this monthly subscription allows me to create. So that's one of the perks versus just having a regular account. Because it allows me, it gives me the opportunity to create and it gives me the opportunity to make, not only make back what I'm paying a month. If you think about it, I make back within 2 days. I made 10K of credits. That's a little $5. So if I was to do that an entire month, now you do the math. IMVU is pretty much paying me just to have the VIP, and I'm making more credits on top of that. You do the math, make it make sense. You get what I'm saying? So pretty much I'm getting the VIP for free because I'm making back my money in credits on VU. I wish if it was real life money, it would be a whole lot of us would be on here if this was real life money. But this is not real life money. This is credits. So again, this is just a game that I enjoyed playing since I was a teenager, and I've been rocking with Vu for 16 years. Okay? All right. So, if anybody asks me, oh, do you have Halloween products? Yes, I do. I already have it. And since we're getting close to Halloween, we got like what, a week left? Nah, I already have enough Halloween products for people to go off of, especially females, male and females, to pick from and definitely, you know, go from there. Okay? So that's that. So now today I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna make about I would say 3 products, probably maybe, or just 2. So we're gonna see. But I'm gonna show you how it works. Now this is where we go. So when you get this, you go up here with this click thing here right here, and then you click plus. Now if you was to start off, this gonna be blank for you. So this is just showing all my products that I have created. When you started, all this gonna be blank. This gonna be a clean slate. When you complete the work, then you're gonna see your products on this side. Okay. So now let's go over here. These is what they have for us. You can pick if you want to do women, if you want to do men, if you want to do avatars, if you want to do pets, and also if you want to do rooms and furniture. You have even pose actions. If you want to do access passes, um, items, or just general items, okay? You have even this IMVU Plus and this one too. You have so many options with this platform to pick from and to either recreate or just keep it as is and sell it. Half of the half of your, how to put it, your creators for your outfits and so forth, they're not the original creators. I promise you. I can guarantee you they're not the creators. You can type their name in and you will see they're not the original. So y'all don't come for me and say, "Oh, you're not the original, you're not original." Yes, so is your creators. And the original creator is Vu. If you really think about it, all they did is tag it off of IMVU and then put their twist on it and upmark it. So want me to show you an example, ladies and gentlemen? Let's look at this. Now I was looking at this fit right here. Look at it. It's a gorgeous fit, right? It's a sweatpants. It comes with the sneakers and everything. Definitely, I'm gonna get this, and it's Nike. See? Now look at this. I'm just showing you. I'm don't shoot the messenger. The original person is who? What does that say? IMVU official. They're the original. And then you got all these other people. One, two, three, four, five. 5 people created off of it. Okay? And then they hit the product, which is fine. You have that option. Me, I don't really care. But then here comes these 2 other people. They tag it from 304 to 363. They're gonna make a profit. You get what I'm saying? And then they winner, the whoever creator is that, tag team off of Akbank, AKBANK, Akbank. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Okay, so these 2 people here is not the creator. Now, yeah, they're not making a lot off of the thing because they're reasonable, and I get that. So like, let's be realistic. They're Let's say this one copy off of this one because that's what they did, and I'm gonna be the next one right after. Okay, so let's subtract 413 minus 363. That creator, this one is charging 413, is only making 50 credits, y'all. That's not a lot. Now you can charge whatever you want. That is your preference. That is completely up to you. But at the same time, don't be greedy, guys. So these 2, they're in my book, they're doing good because they're being reasonable. Okay, they're being reasonable, but they're not making that much. Even with this one, 363, right? Now let's do 363 minus 304. Let's say if they was to pull it off of that, right? Which we know they didn't, but it's okay. They're only making 59 credits from this person. is only making 59 credits. 59 credits. And this person is only making 50 credits. Now, it's not a lot, but you see, they're not the originals. IMVU is the original. And all these other people, they have it as well, but they hit the price. So we don't know what their price is. It could be $1,000. It could be $600. It could be $500. 500 credits. I keep saying dollars, but credits wise, it could be whatever, and we don't know because it's hidden. Which you have that option as well. But you know, these people are reasonable, so we're gonna create this. The reason why I said that, it got everything that it need. And another thing what you need to do is uh hold on, before I get sidetracked, another thing that you need to look at when you create a product, you need to look for something that is under 500 credits, because you're trying to make a sale, make over 100 credits sale. Okay, you if you have something for like 800 credits on here, I do not recommend getting it, because you're not gonna make that much back. Trust me, numbers don't lie. Or you can go on the shop and see what's popping, and then you type in that creator name and you go from there. And I'm gonna show you another way you can see what's popping, and we're gonna create from that creator. Okay? So we're gonna pick this Nike outfit, right? I think it's cute, very cutesy. Okay? And it has a lot of things that I am looking for in an outfit. One, it's off the shoulders. Two, it got her booty popping. I'm sorry, more meat for the cushion, fellas. Okay, and she looking like a snack. Okay, I love how the way it fits on her. No holes on the outfit. And did I mention she got a whole Nike sneakers in this, the Air Force? Like, you got a whole sneakers with this outfit. You know, you dripped out Nike from head to toe. You got a whole Air Force on you, okay, with the Nike leggings and a Nike shirt. So this outfit is win-win chicken dinner. I'm gonna get some money with this. Okay? Because you get a whole outfit, bro. You cannot go wrong in this. So I'm going to go back to this part, okay, and look back for that. So this is what I'm gonna do. You see this I'm gonna go here, and it said white full out and shoes. I'm gonna put like, and Alright, I'm gonna use this one because I like how they have it. So I'm gonna pull this over here because we're gonna use that as well, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're going to pull back up this, and we're gonna go back over here because remember we have it over here. So while I'm doing, I can keep this like this. This is perfect. It's a neutral color. I like it. I don't have to change shit about this. I can. I have those options. Okay, I can go in there and change the whole entire outfit with the color and fabric and so forth. So if you can look at my previous videos, you will see I have a demonstration on how to do that. Um, how to change colors, how to change fabric, and so forth. I have in other videos. Okay, so this one we're gonna keep as is, y'all. We not gonna change this. This is gorgeous. She looks beautiful. And another thing, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a picture of it. So we're gonna get the little snippy tools. If you got snip, you just get the little snippy tools, and I'm gonna get her from the head to toe because it makes sense to me. Okay, you gotta show out the whole entire outfit. Your goal is to show from the shirt to the sweatpants to the sneakers. Okay, so we're gonna go like that, and I have different different what to call it, folders. So this is why I have it like that. So and that's another thing you guys need. When you start creating, you need to start creating folders within folders so you'll know where stuff is. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do, all I'm doing is changing this part to my signature Mel, and I'm gonna show you guys why I have that so people can find me. Okay, it's all about a market strategy, and then I'm gonna put white. Okay, see how she has this, but I'm gonna switch it up because I don't want her to. I don't want it to be word for word, because then I'm like, oh, that's full copying. I get that. So look at this. So if I put that, so what I'm gonna put, Bell Nike Fit. I'm gonna put white. I'm just gonna put Mel. Hold on. Ah, I'm just gonna rub it out. Okay. I'm just gonna put Mel Nike Fit or full fit because they will know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay. So boom. So I changed it up. I thought I was like, yeah, I don't like that. Stuff is too long. So I'm just gonna put it right here. Mel Nike full fit. So that way, when you come across my stuff, you're like, oh, a full fit. Let me check that out. Let me try that out. So remember that picture that I told y'all about? Aha. So this is another option that will give us. If you don't want to take a picture of your avatar, that is fine. Honey, you can pick whatever picture you want. You can pick, you have these options right here that IMVU give you for that outfit. That is not a problem. Now, if you don't want that picture that you took, you just go back in there and you pick it. Boom. Picture taken. Boom. Okay? And then click select. Okay? And then from there, I'm just gonna put right here, Mel. These are the keywords you want. Nike full fit. Okay? Now, this is the thing. IMVU gonna charge you for every time you create a product. Okay? Every time you create a product, IMVU is going to charge you. This is not free. And not only IMVU is gonna charge you, the creator that you got the product from is also charging you. Okay? So you're getting charged a one-time fee. So again, you're not stealing from no one. Okay? This is the IMVU rules. I didn't make this up. You're not stealing from no one. And not only that, you're paying for the product and then in turnaround you're hoping to get a profit back, if that makes sense. So just to create this product, now I had two options, guys. I could easily went to that creator and buy it for the three something, right? And walk away. Like, okay, I got the fit for three something. But I know I'm gonna make something off of this product. So they're gonna charge me just for this product 723, I'm sorry, 733 credits. This right here is what IMVU is going to charge me because I'm paying for the product from the creator and I have to pay IMVU a submission fee just to submit my product. And they can deny it. They can deny my product and I still got charged. Okay? I still get charged for that product. Okay? So they're gonna charge me regardless if they approve it or not, which they hardly not approve products, but to each its own on creativity. So this right here, they're going to charge me 733 credits. Okay? So this is another reason why I say when you're looking for products, look for something that is in the files and under because of the submission fee, because of the diversion fee because you have to pay that creator for their product. Okay? So that way everyone at the table eats. So nobody is stealing, nobody is copyrighted. No, no. Everybody at the table eats. IMVU open that platform. That way everyone can eat at the table. Okay? So since my submission fee is that, let me say if I put it for 700 for the product. Now that's too high. Over $1,000 for this, I should, but I'm not that greedy. I'm not. So let's say I want to do 600. How much is that? That's still too high. Now I'm gonna do 500. See, this is how much I'm gonna charge. 949. I have to make a profit. I'm only making 500 credits off of this product. Okay, don't forget they are getting paid too. The creators is getting paid too. And I have to make something off of that product. So that way everybody eats at the table. Okay? So I'm gonna charge $9.49 for that product. People are gonna pay for it. It's cute. The reason why I charge that much, one, you're getting a whole outfit. If you show me on IMVU where you find a shirt, a pants, and a Nike sneakers, Air Force to be exact, Air Force, all three products for $9.49, and those are separate products. Besides, you go to that creator, that other creator, and get it for that price. You can't, because one, you gotta look hard for that, and two, a lot of people don't have patience to look for that. And second of all, you're not because just the sneakers alone can run you that amount. Just for the shirt alone can run you that amount. And so goes for the pants. It can run you for that amount. So you're gonna spend way over 1,000 credits just for 3 pieces of outfit. When I'm charging you under 1,000 credits for 3 pieces of outfit. Okay? So it makes sense. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna click submit. Okay? And what it's gonna do is gonna says it says an error. So hold on. When it says that, you gotta go back in and see what you did wrong. So maybe this is the part. Let me see submit. Let me see submit one more time. Let me see what's the error. What it says. Your item was not submitted. Individual product name. Name is too long. Okay, so we have to tweak it. So let's clear out full. Maybe and we're just gonna put Nike, Mel and Nike, and then we're gonna click submit. So that part maybe is where we have to play around with it. So it's the error. So maybe it's the name. So instead of putting the whole word Nike, remember like how that other person they misspelled the name. You remember we saw that how the original um person, well technically I've used the original. You see how, hold on, let's go back to it. Remember how they misspelled it and I was like, why they spell it like that? So remember how she has it, the NIXL, but we know what it is? So we're gonna go back and get that same name. So see how she spell it like that? So we're just gonna pick that name, okay? Because clearly the name Nike they don't want to trademark. So I'm just gonna put that, okay? And call it a day. And then we're gonna go do the same thing for over here. Okay, because it's the name Nike. We don't want to trademark it. Okay, we're not trying to get sued. And again, this is a game. Okay, I'm just saying. And let's click submit. And let's see if that works. Okay, and again, that was successful because of the name. We had to tweak the name in order for it to work. So once you see this, okay, what you want to do now is once you click submit, this right here, see this big old red thing? And it got a little blue? You have to click publish for it to be, for it to publish. Now it's gonna show up. They have to. It's in red right now, and the reason why it's in red is because IMVU have to review your product. They can review it and deny it, and you won't get your credits back. Do you know that? Yes, I had products where I made it. I guess there was too graphics for them, and they denied it, and I did not get my credits back. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that. So you have to be very careful what you pick for products that you want to sell in your shop. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so it's in red, so now it's under review. Just like how I have a few items, like the Pocahontas and Snow White outfit, even though it's getting close to Halloween, they still haven't review it. It takes them a couple days to review, and like 2 3 days for them to review your products. Okay, and then once they review it, it's in there. So we created one product, and we're gonna do another one. Okay, so that's how easy it is. You have to wait for it to be reviewed, and then once it's reviewed, you go from there. So let's try to find. Now I did like this product. This is, look at this. This is the same example that I was telling you. See, this person, they got it originally from IMVU. Then this person created the original one. This is the original. So she retweak it, tweak it, and made two colors. Okay? So you see how she got the orange for 604? I'm not paying no 604 for that. Don't get me wrong, it's cute as fuck. But 604? Hell fucking no. I'm not paying that. I'm not gonna get nothing out of it. I'm not gonna get that much profit. So she has it in white. And you think I'm not gonna change the color to orange? Hell yeah, I'm gonna change that color to orange. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna I'm gonna go like this because I like the name, but not the name, but I like the set in orange how she got it. But I'm gonna switch the words so you can see. So this is where we're gonna pick on how we're gonna change the colors, right? So you see how she got it in two colors. She's making a killing off of this. Now let's do the math. Let's do the math because the math be mathing to me. I don't know about y'all, but I like numbers. If numbers talk, I'm like, okay, us immigrants people when I say you know what I mean, my friend. Okay, so anyways, so the first one, let's see how many profits she made. Okay, this they're looking at 50 credits, but let's do the math for people that don't want to do math. Okay, so you minus that by 404. Hold on. Clear. 454 minus 404. She's making 50 credits off of that one item. This one right here. Plus, hold on, don't add the 50 now. Okay, so she doing 604 minus 404. She's making 200 off of the second item. So if you do the maths off of two colors per each time people buy, she's making 250 credits. Because if you do the 200 plus 50, that's 250 credits. Let's say one person a day buy her outfit. Two people a day buy that outfit. And one person buy the white, one person buy the orange. My friend, she's making 250 credits off of that outfit. Yeah, and you're buying it because the original is 404. And all she did is went in there and tweak it. Look, this is the original. It ain't no difference from what she made compared to this. Yeah, and all she did is tweak it where you can show skin and change the colors. That's all she did. Well, he or she did to that outfit. And you guys are paying for it, which is fine because you want to look good. I'm just trying to show you how you can make, a killing off of this and also have people look good with your products. But also be fair. You don't want it to be like too high where you be like, damn, she want me to pay $1,000. She want me to pay 1,200, 2,000 credits off of one item. That's ridiculous. And I know some of y'all be paying that money, especially for hairs, skins, and heads. 2,000 credits, 1,500 credit, even with the outfits. It's getting ridiculous. Cause if you look them up, I promise you, they're not the originals. Okay, so let's pick this one, and we're gonna change it to the same goddamn orange, but a browner color. Cause you know what? This is giving me Halloween vibe. You remember from Scooby Doo? Thelma. I'm not saying if I'm saying her name right. The one with the short, nerdy, geeky girl with the glasses and how she was looking. This is giving me Halloween vibes, and I can easily turn this into a Halloween vibe outfit. Now I can keep this like this, like how I did the original. But no, I'm not, because that's not me. So I'm gonna look for all the colors that she got that is white. Okay? So as you can see, it's over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click here, and you see this part here? Now you can add an image. You can pick any image and change that to a total different image. You have that option, ladies and gentlemen. So you can tweak it. You can tweak this outfit however you want. But because it's giving me Halloween vibe and it's fall season, it's pumpkin season, and everybody want that burnt orange, the orange color, the Christmas, but we haven't got to Christmas yet. But that fall season colors, we're gonna stick with that orange. Okay? So we're gonna click here and we're gonna go add color texture. You can add an image or you can add a color texture option. So this is your color palette right here. You can pick from whatever color you want. So that's another great perks where your creativity can come into play. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over here, because I I want to see what I can get, what color I can get. So I'm gonna make it to like I said, to match my color shoe. Okay, but I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna click add color, and then I'm gonna go click preview. I'm gonna show you can get it back. You can get back the same thing, and we can go like this for the color. Now that's a little too bright for me. So if you wanna, if you don't like what you see, that's okay. You just click back. You find the same picture, and then you click preview, and boom. What? What did you switch? You see what I'm saying? Sorry. Click here, and I click preview, and boom. I got back the original. So I don't have to uh figure out like, oh my god, I lost the picture. No, you can go back and switch it back. So I don't like that color because it's a little too bright for me. So you still have another option. You can click on plus again. And not only you can do that, you click add a color texture. And now we're gonna get another color because that was a little too bright for me. That's a little too bright orange. And I'm gonna add that. And let's try again. Hey, my friend, look at that now. Ah, look how sexy that look on her. And it matches the shoes. Okay? So now let's do the back. And we're doing the same thing, honey. Let's pick that same color and click preview. Now you want to do it one at a time because you don't want, you know, if you don't like the color, then you can always switch it back. Okay? So let's try with the top, the same thing. All you're doing is changing again. You can go right over here and look back and see, okay, this the image. Let me see. And I'm gonna go like this. And boom, I got the top. That's looking cute. That's looking real cute. Then I go to do the back. This is the back. All I'm doing is going one picture at a time and completing it. Completing that same outfit that she did. Okay? And then I can do the skirt now. Hold on. This is the arms. So we're gonna do the arms. Uh-huh. Now, she's looking good like this. I can leave her like this. Or if I want, this is the skirt. I can make that joint black. Because the black goes with everything, honey. You get what I'm saying? Boom. And then I go to the back. Because you don't want her to be all orange. That's just dumb. But again, this is just my creativity. And voila. You got a whole different outfit. A whole different outfit. And then if I want, see, I got the shoes to go with it. I can put some black boots with that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I can get some black boots, and I can rock that. Or you can wear this like how I got it, just like this. And again, you can make the skirt whatever color you want. You can make this whatever color you want. You can do whatever you want. Hell, I'll just go like this for fun. This, I'm gonna make this black. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that's the back. Sorry, hold on. Let me see. See, this why I always make sure. All right, let's try these two. This where they are. All right, let's try the black. And also, you can pick from here too for whatever color. Should I got colors in here? You can pick these colors too. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You can pick whatever color that makes you happy. See, I can pick these two, and this is how they will look. So it can be like this. You can do whatever color you want. You can put whatever texture you want, because as you can see, the texture changed once I changed the color. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? The texture of that outfit, it changed because I changed the color. Now I can keep it like this. That still look good. I can put it to whatever color I want. But I'm not. So I'm gonna go back and pick it back that burgundy. I mean sorry, that burnt orange, the fall colors. And this look good like that. You get me? So this is how you can change your colors, and it ain't no different. And I'm gonna show you. Look, so see how I got mines? This is mines, right? Now look at the original. Like now, I would say the original, but this is the original right here. Boom. She wants 604 for this. 604. And what if I was to do like that? Now let's do comparison, guys. Let's compare to what I'm showing you here. Let's just compare, okay? She got a brighter orange on. Yes, it has textures, but I can't get those. See, I can't get it, which is fine. I mean, yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, no, yeah, no. I mean, I can try, but if I do that, it's not gonna let me hover and take a picture of it. So, which is fine. Because if I try to do it, it won't let me. So, it's fine. So, I'm not going to do the whole hassle. And even if I try to go here, it won't let you. But it's fine. But look at this. You see, I can't even go over and just like, oh, let me take a picture. No, it won't let me. But what difference does it make? She got a same orange. Okay? This is the same orange. Same black thing. See? Compared to mine. See what I'm talking about? Hers is a brighter orange. And mine is like a burnt orange. And this is all fall colors. And people gonna buy it. People going to buy it. So ain't no difference besides the texture with mine's to hers. See? And it changed the complete look. And it still look good. May I remind you, this look good. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna snip this picture and we're gonna click save because we want this outfit. Okay? So we're gonna put here. Now remember how they had full set? So I'm not even gonna use that because it's just like whatever. You can use that, but I'm not. So what I'm gonna do is put Mel fall set. Okay, Mel fall set. And I can put the word orange or orange set. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna put for mine because it's a fall set, it's orange, and it's set. God damn it! And I'm gonna do click here, and you gotta go to info, and then I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, then I'm gonna go here, and you see this is my options. This is what IMVU's giving me for my options, which I can pick from, but I'm not because I like my avatar on most of my stuff. Okay, and then we're gonna click here, and we're gonna click select, and then we're gonna go down here. So look, remember the last one? They charged me 700 something credits. Now this is why I say stick to the budget because your goal is to spend under 1,000 credits per item to sell, and also you want to look good at it. Okay, so um, so this is what they're gonna charge me: 824 credits for this item. Not gonna easily went to her and pay the six something, save me like 200 or something credits. But no, I want an item like that, and that way I can make some credits off of it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, let's say I charge 500 credits. That's a lot. I don't like charging my outfits on over 1,000 unless if it's something like really good. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta charge you that much because of the price, because of how much I get it for. I get it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna charge 400. Okay, and that bumps it down to 439. I have to make a credit. I have to make a credit. If anything is over three, if I can make a over 300 and up credit, then I'm gonna get it. If I'm making only 200 credit, more likely I'm not gonna get it unless if it's like a super popular item, in which I'm gonna look deep dive for the original because I'm not paying that high for that item upfront. That's a lot. Okay, so I'm over here. I'm gonna put that, and then I'm gonna go here, copy that because this is the key search. Okay, and I'm gonna put Mel fall because you want to put fall orange, and you don't even have to put set. But let's see if we put set and see if they're gonna give us a pushback like the last one. Okay, and this is what we're gonna do. We'll click submit, and this is they break down, guys. So again, everybody eats at the table. IMVU created this platform that way the creator can eat, I can eat, and they can eat. IMVU can eat. So everybody is making credits at the dinner table. Okay? So it breaks it down. The total fee they're gonna charge me is 824 credits. Okay? And my submission fee is 370 370 and then the the creator I'm paying them 454. So they're getting their bro, they're getting their money. I'm not stealing. Okay? So I'm gonna click submit. Okay, and now I have to wait to make sure it's loaded complete. So now we're just waiting for it to process, and then we go from there. Let's wait. And I click submit, successful, and now here we come, and then we go over here and we click publish. So now we have to wait 2 to 3 business days for them to approve these items. Okay, so this is one way I could do it. Okay, and call it a day. Like, okay, I'm good. That's it. I'm good. No, you want to market yourself as much as possible, ladies and gentlemen. You want to market yourself and make sure you're making back that funds. Okay? So, now that we got that out of the way, okay, what are we going to do is, should I create a fellas fit? I'm going to do that on the next video, y'all. So, as you can see, I spent like 1,000 and change credits compared to the 4,000 credits I made back. Cause I'm cheap. I'm cheap, y'all. I made 2 outfits and it already charged me 1,000 and something dollars, 1,000 and something credits for those two, and I got 2 outfits out of that compared to how much we be paying for different outfits. You get what I'm saying? So I can look for a fella outfits. Let me see. You have look. Even this person, look. See, and she has it in different colors, guys. Look at this. Remember that same queen that I just screened off of? She got it in brown. Hello, hello. She's making a killing off of these. So let's look this creator up. Okay. So she got them in every color, and y'all are just eating it up. She got it in 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she got the black boots. Hold up. We gonna copy them boots. Let's go to these boots. Okay? And this is what we're gonna do. So see how we go into the boots? So we all know she may not be the creator. And like I said, she just upmarking these prices. You see what I'm talking about? She's not the original. She is not the original. In fact, this person is the original. The 370. You see these boots that she got for this outfit, right? Okay, let's say riddle me this. Let's pull Mel up. This is me, and let me dress in that outfit, right? Because like I said, it was giving me Halloween vibes, right? So I got that outfit on, right? Boom. So I'm not even gonna save this outfit, no. So we're just gonna have that in there, right? So boom. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna exit all of these out. Don't save, because we don't want that save. Okay, you can save an item, but you don't have to. So, I showed that in my previous video how to save an item and so forth. So this is Mel, right? So we got that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up that website right here, right? Remember I told you she's not the original. These people are the original. This person here have the boots for 370, and she's selling it for 631. So let's do the math here, people. I love doing math. She has the she's having for 631, which is not bad. You minus 370. She's making a nice 261 credits, which I understand. That's not bad. That's reasonable. You know what I mean? That is not bad. So she's not the original, but she got it from this person, I'm assuming, or this person, but she's still making something. At the end of the day, she's making something, and so can you. Okay, that's the whole point of me teaching this course with y'all, so y'all can make something off of IMVU. That way, y'all don't have to keep going in the bag and pulling out your real life money for this game. All right, so let's go to this person because they have the boots. So we're gonna click on Show Master. What you want to do is go over here and click copy. Then we're gonna slide on over here in here, up here. You're gonna open it up. Sorry, and we're gonna put this in. Now, Showmaster, they got all types of stuff. See this? Now, this creator have decent prices. They have all types of outfit. You see what I'm saying? They got booty shorts you can pick from, and again, they're not the original because they got it from this person. This person got it from officially Vu. Okay, but the prices is not bad. Okay, it's decent, and they got some fits you can wear and you can tweak. Okay, because you do have them doing this type of stuff, and then you can go in there and create it. Okay, you play around with the tools so you can alter this and definitely create a beautiful outfit out of this. Okay, so now we're looking for the shoes from Showmaster. Okay, we're looking for the boots. Okay, so them high boots. This is it right here. Boom. And as you can as I predicted, she also is not the original. Now look at these. Let's try these high boots. How high is these boots? Now we can keep it like this. Okay? We can have it like this high for the outfit. Or we can go this slow. So what we're gonna do is let's see. And as you can see, she's not the original eater. See what I'm saying? Everybody eats at the table with IMVU as creators. Everybody eats. So nobody is stepping on nobody. Look, I'm going through all her shit, as y'all can see here. And none of her shoes is original. Even these sneakers. You get what I'm saying? She not the original. Look at this. And y'all be spending money. So, you know, everybody eats at the table. Look at this. These are beautiful, and it don't match my outfit. But look, she not the original. The original is for 454, and all she did was change the colors, people. That's all she did. She didn't do nothing different than what I'm doing. All they doing is change the colors and upselling the price. So these are cute. Don't get me wrong, I like them, but I prefer these. You get what I'm saying? Cause it's giving me the Thelma vibes. So she's having it for 554. Hell nah. I'm gonna go to the 454 because I'm gonna it matches the boots and it giving me the Halloween from the chick from Scooby Doo. You feel me? So I'm gonna go here. I mean, I can go look. These boots are not bad either. Even look, even this one. I can rock with this. I just turn it into black and call it a day. Now these looks cute like this, definitely. Let me see. I mean, yeah, but nah. I want these. That way, it rocks with it. You feel me? And I'll show you why I'm picking these for the boots, cause it makes sense to me. Okay, and I'm gonna go here. And you see how she got high boots? I'm gonna put high boots too because it's high boots. And she got them in brown. Nah, I don't want them hoes in brown. I want them in black. So what we're gonna do is we're going to create it, and we're gonna turn them hoes into black because I ain't got no brown on like that, and we want it to be black. So all we doing with these lovely boots, they're giving me. You can wear these boots with anything, and besides, black goes with anything. You cannot go wrong with black. You can turn your cameras, and you can get from different angles for this boots. Okay, look how beautiful this look. This is gorgeous. Now I can keep it like that, but nah, I am Mel. I want my stuff to look badass. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna say color texture. And then I'm gonna slide on out here and get the black. And then I add color texture. And I'm gonna click preview. And we're just gonna wait till it load. And boo shakalaka. You got you some badass black boots. You can have this color. Hell, you can have it like upside down. You can do it however you want. But you can have it like this. Uh, Let me see something. Now, this is where my creativity come in. Now, I can keep it like this, but let's play around with some tools. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Google because I mean this looks alright, but I'm picky as hell. So let's go Google and let's type in black texture boots materials. Okay, so what we want is the material. Now, don't get me wrong, I like that black color, but it looks too plain to me. You feel me? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a color with some texture, an image with a texture. You can pick whatever. This is where again your creativity comes in. Now this look super cool. Now let's see this texture on the boots. Let's play around. This is where my texture stuff comes in. Okay, now this looks crazy, but let's just see how we're gonna look. I'm just gonna see something real quick, guys. This is just me playing around, and I have something to say fabric, and I'm just gonna put save because I want to see how it's gonna look. Now we're just gonna play around. This is where your creativity, like I say, comes into play. So I'm gonna go down here and go look for fabric, and I'm gonna click here and see how it looks. And let me see how it looks. Ooh, bitch. Look how pretty that looks. Yo, Yo, now I'm not gonna pick this, but it looks good. You can make whatever fabric you want. And I just did a snip of a picture, y'all. Look how pretty this looks. But we're not gonna pick this because it doesn't match our outfit. But now let's go back. This is just a test product. Now let's go back and let's look at a actual color, black fabric, leather fabric for boots. So now that we saw that this is what it looked like, we're just looking for a nice something with a little up to it. You feel me? So we gonna pick this, okay? And this how we got a share lock. That's fine. We're not trying to get all that. We're just gonna go here, right above it, and get as much as possible on that. All right, and then we can click a save, and we can click a save again. Okay, and now let's go back to the boots. Click another add image, and let's try again. Uh-huh. Now let's see the preview. Ooh! What you talking about? Boom shakalaka. So, you see that? It got textures in it, and it's not plain. It's not plain. Now, again, you can pick whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen. You can pick. You can go any image you want. I mean, I can get another one. Let's see. You can pick whatever image. Again, I'm picky. So, you can pick whatever image you want, ladies and gentlemen. And you can be like, yo, I like this. I want this. This one is not bad. Ah, no, hold on. Let's close this part out because you don't want to get all that extra bullshit. So let's try again new. And we gonna go like this. Cause you're trying to get the texture. Okay? That's what you're trying to get is the texture. So let's try again one more time. Add an image. That's not a bad look on the boots, but I want to get as much texture on the boots as possible. Okay, and click preview. Oh, bitch, this is it now. Oh, you cannot go wrong with this, honey. Honey, look how pretty this looks. Look how good this looks. Hello, with this outfit, yes, you cannot say this look horrible. It went from plain old this color, it went from this, okay? It went from this, which is just not a bad look, okay? Then I changed it to this black look, and this was too plain to me. It was okay. I mean, I can rock this, no problem, but it's too plain. So I was like, fuck it. And then I click on this. And look how pretty this looks. Now you can play around and get whatever image you want for your stuff. And you see where it said this is the you see the silver part, the two part? I can change that too and make that the same thing as this, but I'm not. So I'm gonna keep that because I like how it looks in the back. When it looks pretty. So I'm not even gonna touch it. And it got it in the front. I like it like that. But this boots is gorgeous. So what you're gonna do is you want to zoom in as much as possible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it like this, and I'm gonna snip it because I want the boots. The boots is gorgeous, and I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna go back into my files and look for shoes, and I'm gonna look like this, boom, and then I'm gonna get it from the back so people can see what it look like, and I'm gonna show you why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. So all I did was turn that original color to this. So now this is my original. All I did was change the fabric. That's all I did. Just like the rest of them that change stuff around for their liking and then go from there. You get what I'm saying? So these boots rock with this. You cannot say it don't. I'm just saying, y'all. It makes sense to me. All right. So let's go over here where it says high boots. That's exactly what I'm gonna put. High boots. And all I'm gonna put here, and all I'm gonna put right here is I'm gonna put Mel. And I'm gonna put high boots. Okay? And this is a cute outfit. I go in the room and they're like, girl, I like your outfit. And you know us females, we wanna look good or better than the other bitch. Or just like the same chick. Or like I like that. I think it look good on me. type stuff. Y'all know how y'all females are on here. So you got that. So this is all I'm doing is just putting male high boots. Okay? And then I'm gonna put right here, same thing. Male high boots. Hold on, let me grab it. Copy. Paste. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing a lot. I'm not doing a lot, and I just you can see within an hour, I have created 3 products. Now I would do it a lot faster because I normally just listen to my music and do it, but I only created so far, you know, within an hour, 3 products, 3 products, and look, they're gonna charge me $824 for this item. $824 for this item. Okay, the submission fee 370s. Now it depends on the product that you get. The higher your product, the higher IMVU submission fee is. Do keep that in mind. It's never the same price. It varies. So the more high, the higher, like I said, the higher the product, the higher IMVU submission fee is. Okay. So do keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So I'm gonna say I want a $400 profit off of this boots. It's still under four. It's still under 939, under 1,000. Cause I need to make something. You know, I need a high turnaround so I can make more products, so I can sell more products for IVU. And not only that, I get to keep my products. And I'm my own advocate. I'm my own model. You get what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do here? We're gonna click here and do the same thing, Mel. And we're just gonna put high boots, cause women and just boots because women like to look good. You got high boots and you got boots. Okay? So, once that is done, I'm going to click again on the photos. Now, of course, I got these options right here. I don't even got to model my boots. I can just pick these and call it a day. These are actually gorgeous. Half of the time, I pick IMVU options, but if I want, I can go down here. Come on. If I want, I can go down here and go into shoes and pick my boots. But I'm not, because I like these options that they got. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pick this one. Or no, I'm going to just, no, I'm just going to give my own shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. Shoes. I'm just going to pick mine. Call it a day. Nah, I'm going to pick IBs. See, I have these options. That's how I'm looking. Uh, yeah, I'm just going to pick that. Either way, it's gonna sell. It don't matter. And then I'm gonna click submit, and then click submit again. Okay, so I can do that and call it a day. Now we click successful. Then we click OK, and then I click here to publish. And now I just have to wait. It takes about 3 to 5 business days for IMVU to approve my stuff. You see, I still got Pocahontas is still waiting, and Snow White. Okay, and they're still waiting. Okay, I'm just saying. So this is another thing I wanted to show y'all. In here, this is how I know if I make back my profit. If you get one or more sales off of that item, that's how you know you make a profit. If you only get one sale, that means you make your money back. Okay? That means you made your money back. That don't mean you get a profit yet. Now, I made profits off of this because it's over one sale. Okay, some of them I made my money back. This one I made a profit because I got three sales. I got three sales off of this one, and I got three sales off of this one. Okay, now my rooms are different prices because the reason why I have to price it up like that is because of the price that they're going for, and I have to make something off of it. Okay, like this one, these shoes, I got five sales off of it. Okay, I made a profit. So if you have an item that is selling in your shop that is over one sale, that's where you make your profit. Now, if you just made some of them, I got no sales. See, no sales, no sales, no sales, and that's okay because some of them are hit and miss. And the reason why I create products like I do is because at the end of the day, I have to wear them. You know what I'm saying? I have to wear them. I have to look good in minds, and I want to also create. I like creating. You know what I'm saying? And even if I don't make a sale off of that one product right away, I know I have that item for me. So, and this is where I always tell y'all, you have to promote, promote, promote yourself. Nobody gonna promote for you like these. Like these sneakers, these are male sneakers. I got 41 sales off of this Jordans, the fours, retro Air Jordans. I got five sales, 13 sales off of the olive greens. Okay, the seven off of the red and whites, five. You see what I'm saying? So it's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss with products that I have and people get from me. So if that makes sense. So like these, I didn't get no sales, but I got four sales off of this one and three sales off of this one. So it's like okay, some of them you don't really make a sale, and which is okay because I understand. Some people cannot afford it, and that is okay. But I am truly grateful for everyone that comes to my page and support me. So I'm trying to find my most sales one. Hold on, I'm trying to show y'all. Let me see if the numbers went up. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so I found the product where I make the most sale out of. Now this one product right here, it's 359 sales. I made 359 women like my product, which shout out to all of them, like my product, and they bought it. I try to keep my products under 1,000 so people can afford it. Yes, I make a little profit off of it, but the profit really goes to me. I invest it back into more products so you can keep buying, so you can look good off of the products that I create. And as you see, I didn't do that much to the products. I kept it as is with some products, or sometimes I just switch it up like I just did. Okay, so this is why I support and grateful for every each and every one of y'all that even the one product people that comes out to my product and just buy one item. That is okay. I appreciate that. Okay. Now remember, oh sorry. I remember my thing was 79K, right? Now let's do the math. I didn't spend that much. Okay, I did not spend that much. Hold on. I did not spend that much, y'all. And I'm cheap. I don't know about you, but your girl is Mel is cheap. We don't spend a lot over here. Okay? So if you do 79,165 minus 76,964, I only spend 2,201 credit. Okay? That's how much I spend. And I got three outfits. Three outfits out of that I showed you, that I demonstrate. Three outfits I created out of 2,000 and change. Okay? That's how much I spend, y'all. And I got three outfits. And out of those three outfits, I'm going to make back that money. Okay? I'm going to make it back. Okay? So, and this is how I make back the funds. So, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to, I have a folder here, let's say Vu, and I'm going to go here. So, this is where I edit all of my pictures, y'all. I edit everything. I don't give a damn because I want the, my product speaks for itself. Okay? I edit everything. I see all these? These are edit pictures. Okay, so that's another thing what you have to do. You need to come on this website. It's free. It's called pixlr.com. Pixlr. If I'm saying it wrong, oh well. Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, so I come here. Remember those pictures that I took? Aha. So what we're gonna do is we're going to we're going to do them. So prior to the video, I did this outfit. That's a pretty outfit. It's a Beverly Hills. You know what I'm saying? It looks gorgeous on Mel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come filter. I mean AI tools, and what we want to do, we want to clear this background. So how we gonna do it? We're gonna go like this. Boom. Your goal is eliminate backgrounds. You want your audience to focus on the product, nothing else. Your goal with Instagram and whatever platform you want to use is, or Pinterest, because which I'm going to start doing Pinterest as well, y'all. Your goal is to go to the to that person page and buy their product. You get what I'm saying? That's what you want your goal to be. Your goal, you want that customer that gonna see a picture. She like, oh my god, I like that outfit. His or her, because I have male stuff, which will be coming soon on the next video. I will show how to design strictly male products. Okay, so your goal is to get them to focus on the product. Forget all that background stuff. I know you want to look cute. Now, if you are expert at editing, by all means, go ahead. But I promise you, you have a busy background. It's gonna take away their attention to that outfit, and then they're gonna forget like, what the fuck is she showing me? Okay, so I got it like this. I can keep it like that, but I'm a little extra. So I'm gonna go to effects and see if I can get something else with that background and make it pop a little bit more. You see how it popping a little bit more? See how she's popping? See how she's popping a little bit more? Exactly, my friends. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna go like this. Boom. And look how pretty she looks. Your goal is to definitely. Hold on, let me go back to that picture. I'm gonna delete that one. That's fine. I'm gonna go to desktop, mail, and we're gonna go to edit pics, and that's where you want the picture to be. And boom, you got that. Cause when if I was to come to your page and I see that outfit, that's all I'm looking at. I'm not. looking at nothing else but that outfit. Do you get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm gonna go back again to home. Because remember, I did three, technically four edits I have to do before I post it. So the next one is the outfits that we created. So we're gonna click on this, create. Now this is a whole outfit. I want to get that whole thing. Okay. So let's try it with the background. Okay. Boom. Let me see. All right. And these are your options, fellas and ladies. These are your options. Okay. So see how it looks. You want it to focus, and then they go to effects, and let's try black and white. I could, you could do it in different ways. Your goal, like I said, is to focus on the product. You you don't put too much emphasis on the background. And all I'm doing is snipping it. I'm not even going to there and saving it. All I'm doing is snipping it, old school style, snipping the pictures. Okay, and then click on edit pics, and boom. And let's do the same thing for for the last two ones. Okay, same thing. All right, I'm gonna go down here and get that orange outfit that we changed up on, so y'all can see. Boom. Now we gonna go AI tools background again. Let's, and this is all I do, guys. I don't I don't try to reinvent the wheel. I don't try to be like, oh, let me change it to this. No, I'm not doing none of that because it's not that deep. So I got this and that's that. Let me see. I'm gonna go back to this. Okay, and I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna whoop and call it a day. Cause remember, I have those shoes, so I want to promote those shoes as well. You get what I'm saying? The whole outfit, the purse I create, the outfit, the hair I create, the shoes I create. So you want to get every much detailed things in that picture, so they can see it, and they can be like, "Yo, I like that fit. Where she get those shoes from? I created. It may not be created right there, but you know what? It's created so that way it can draw their attention." So the last one is the boots. So I go to shoes and I click on this. Oh no, hold on, let me see. Create. Alright, let's see something here. Let me see background. Let me see. Cause you don't want too much with this. Okay, this is not bad. You can keep it like that. You gotta do nothing to the boots. And then you just click snip new. Save as. Save. And then we got one more picture for the boots. This is the back. Again, you wanna promote, promote, promote. Okay? The same thing. All we do is take it out the background and we just promoting those boots as is. We're not doing nothing special about these boots. So that way they'll see, and then you'll see why I do it that way. And this is why I make that amount, because your goal is to target people so they can focus on what you got to sell. Okay, so now here we are. This is my Instagram. Like I told y'all, this is my Insta. Okay, so with my Instagram, you can follow me at meltful.vu. Okay, so that's my Instagram, and this is all of my previous work. Okay, you can see. Focus on the product. Focus on the product. What am I selling? The product. What I want from people? Credits. I want their credits. And I don't want to use my credits. So what I'm focusing on, the product. I'm not doing nothing different than a chick that's making a TikTok video on here. Okay, she's promoting dancing and stuff like that. I'm promoting products. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta focus on the product. Focus on the product, people. It's that simple. It is that simple. Okay? So now I even have wedding pictures which I created. Okay? So Halloween. This is somewhat of a Halloween outfit. And these are the male Halloween outfits. So my goal is, like I said, for you to see the product, you like the product. See, I even got one dude say fire emoji, okay, and you go from there, and people buy, even if it's one sale, I'm okay with it, and I even say I have these in different colors. You see what I'm saying? And this is my number one money maker right here. This outfit right here on Mel, this is my number one money maker. With shout out, I'm very proud of. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. Oh, sorry, not there. I apologize. We're gonna go here, create, and we can click select. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to gallery, desktop, mail, and I'm gonna go to edit pics because that's what I want. All my edit pics. So all these pics. So I'm gonna do one, two. So hold on, I'm gonna do the first one, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. And then I'm gonna do the second one. I mean, and then I'm gonna do this. And this is with Insta, you can post more than one picture. And this is the reason why I do these last with the boots and so forth. This is why I'm doing the boots last because they're next to the outfit, even though I have on the whole outfit. Okay, so boom. So now I can keep this like this. That's gorgeous. Now you see how her face is not showing. I'm gonna go here and click original. So this is the original. I don't even care about my face at this point with this. Again, focus on the product. This is the product. I could easily go like this and call it a day and she looks cute as fuck. But no. Cut the fucking face out. Excuse my French. Cut the face out. And this is what I got. So when you come and see the picture, what you see? You don't see my cute face. You see this. The sneakers. You see the tights. And you see the shirt. And I promise you, somebody gonna go and see that, and they're gonna buy it. I'm gonna get my money back on this product, and this one too. I'm gonna scroll up like this. I don't need to show her face. Half of them see what my face look like, and that's that. I got that shoeing, so I want to promote the product. Now, if I didn't had on like if I don't just regular shoes, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, ah, that's fine. Put her like that. Nah, I don't care about none of that. I just care about just this. Okay, now this is the original. Yes, that's the original. And then these are the boots, just like that. Let me see, original. Yep. And the other one, original. Yep. And then I click on next. Again, focus on the product. That's where your money is. Now, I do have notes because I am a bit of a note taker, and this is what I'm gonna put. I'll pick from here. Let me see. New fit in the shop. New fit in the new fit in the shop. This is what I'm gonna pick. Okay. Hold on. I'm just sorry. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And then I go here. New fit in the shop. Okay. And then I'm click share. See, I have hashtag IMVU, hashtag shop at mouthful. See what I'm saying? So when they click on this, like, where should she get that? IMVU, shop at mouthful. This is my avatar name. So when you type that in, you can find me, and I'm gonna show you why I put it like that. So, and then I share. Okay? So that's share, right? 1 second, y'all. Sorry, water break. Okay, so that's that, and then I click refresh, and boom, shakalaka. And I promise you, people gonna buy that outfit. I know they go like, oh, that's a nice fit. Let me see what else she got. Boom, I got this. And boom, I got this with these two. What? Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I don't spend a lot on credits. Okay, I really don't. My personal money, I don't. Like, I sometimes I'm like, dang, did I spend credits? Spend my real life money on credits? Like, no, because I got bills just like everybody else. I got rent. I got light, water, groceries. Car insurance. I gotta eat. I gotta wear clothes. So I gotta get my hair done, my nails done. You know, I gotta go out to eat sometimes. I gotta save money. Don't forget, I gotta save. In case of emergency funds. So I'm not trying to spend my real life money for a game. That's just that's just me. Okay? But at the same time, you gotta budget yourself with this game in order to make back the credits. Okay, so from that 10K credits, I made back the original amount, and from that, out of the four, I only spent half the fraction of what I got back in profit. Okay, so this is how I would know. Like, let me go back to my original picture. My original. I don't want to wear that. So I mean, I can save that and call it a day. But I like this outfit, so I'm just gonna go back in this. Let me just clear this one. Delete. Okay. Okay. So I like this outfit. It's gorgeous. But anyways, so like say I want to find me on the shop, right? Now these are my competitors. All these right here. These is all my competitors. Now I can tag team off of them and get something and create it. Absolutely. But nah. Like this Burberry outfit, I can go. I'm gonna show you. So before we do that, let's say I want to find me ME. Say, remember that Mel I was telling you, MEL? I click on here, right? Now I don't see me yet, and then I go to the next page, and here I am, right here. I'm on page 2, so I may not be on page 1 like some of these people. You get what I'm saying? But it's okay. So you click on page 2. You get what I'm saying? You click on page 2, and here I am. You got me right here. You got me right here. And you got me right here. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't even put in my whole name. I just type in those keywords that I told y'all about. I just typed that in. MEL. Boom. You find me. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I market myself. Versus, you expect somebody to remember this whole name, MELTFUL. People don't have patience. So if you just put in MEL and then say spell it out, see, more of my stuff start coming up. See, sorry, did I spell it right? Lord, MELTFUL. Boom. Then you got all my stuff. You get what I'm saying? But if somebody can't spell it out and they forgot, that is okay. Cause you're gonna see me start popping up the more you keep typing my name. So that's why I got it as just MEL. So to ease everyone's brains and so forth, if they don't want to type out that long name. You get what I'm saying, people? So I'm on page 2. You know what I mean? And that's at page 3. See the Chucky? I'm on page 4. And like I said, if you want to find more products to me, you just click on this. And you got all of my products that is available to you to shop. You get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So, this is the reason why I make those, you know, short ways and so forth. So, this is how I make my credits. Um, but I don't really um spend a lot. I'm sorry. I have a real life, and I don't like spending a lot of credits on my stuff. I just don't. It's just me. It makes sense to me. So it's just I don't like spending a lot. So see, I even got people liking my stuff. Boom! Look at all these people liking all of my products. So yeah, I'm doing something, and I do appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. I do appreciate for all of my customers that been rocking with me, my loyal customers, and even my brand new customers. Because even if I get one sale, it tells me I did something right. Okay, that you genuinely like that product and you want to wear that product. It makes you feel good and you like it. So it tells me I did something right. So even if I get one sale to 300 and change sales, I deep down felt like, oh, I did something right today. I did something right with my products. So thank you guys so much. And if y'all have any questions, again, you can always inbox me. If you want to learn how to uh, create from a broader aspect, like the next video, I will show you how to create male, male outfits, and we're gonna do like three male outfits so you can see what I'm talking about. And if you want, and then and so forth. So I showed you the last time how to create a regular. I showed you how to create a wedding dress, and now I showed you how to create um, females, how to change it, how to change a whole entire outfit, be it with an image and so forth, and colors and textures, and also just keep it short and sweet, and most important, how to market yourself. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely inbox me. Please, only good vibes, no bad vibes over here. You know, I appreciate it if you guys have any. Like I said, if you have any questions, just hey, how do you make this? How do you make that? I don't mind showing, but you have to pay me for my time because I am a busy person, and I'm only doing this on my days off, y'all. This is in my spare time if I have time outside of my life to do these um demonstrations. So, like again, if you're new and you're trying to get started, first thing you need is a desktop or a laptop. Like I said, second thing you will need is this app. Okay, you will need that. It's called IMVU Studios. You Google it and then you type it in and you will find it. Okay, so that's the second thing you need. If you have a desktop, I would suggest you get two monitors for your creativity. Now, if you have one, that is okay. You start off small, you know. So you can start off small and you can work your way up. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Um. So I completely understand. This does not, like I said, this does not work with with a cell phone. So you will need some type of nor a tablet. I don't know how if it can work on a tablet, but I don't recommend doing that. Because it's a lot of clicking and stuff like that. You will be needed to do. So I don't know how will it work on a tablet, but I do know this is how it works on laptops and desktops. Okay, so again, if y'all have any questions, you can find me on IMVU on Meltful. Uh I do have a few rooms you can hit me up. One of them is called Vibe, the other one is called Mel, and the other one is called Pure. So if you and also Life. So the main one that I be in is this one. It's called Mel, just like my products, MEL. So you can definitely hit me up in this room. This is what it looks like. If you want to be familiar, like, well, what does it look like? Well, this is what the room look like. Give it a second, it's loaded. You can always come here and you know, say hi, or if you have any questions concerning, you know, uh, how to create and so forth. This is what the room look like, ladies and gentlemen. So you can always come in this room. I try to promote black women in my room, like black beauty. So this is what it looks like. So definitely, if you want to come in the room and just stop by and say hi, this is what it looks like. Beautiful room. It's called Mel. So definitely, if you have any questions and stuff like that, just pop in. Don't be a stranger. And yes, the room is AP. So all of my rooms are AP for lots of purposes because I don't want no minors in there. And definitely there goes the legals, whatever. So all of my rooms are AP because I don't want no adult really talking to, especially none of my adult males flirting with any minors that can lead them to lead legal problems, and that could involve me because I'm the owner of the room. So that's one of the reasons why I don't have no regular rooms. But if you want to have a one-on-one with me, you can definitely inbox me, say, hey, can I have a one-on-one? I'm a minor, I can't get into your rooms. So I completely understand. But for my rooms, you will need AP. Or if you just don't have AP and you just want to have a conversation with me, yes, I can, meet you halfway and go from there. Okay. Well, again, guys, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate y'all watching my video. And if you want to see more of this, please comment more. Give me a one in the chat. I'm sorry, one in the comment for more. Helpful tricks and tips if you need me to show y'all, and I will continue doing these videos. That way you guys can see it, and that way y'all can learn from it and go from there. And the next video, like I said, will be videos of showing how to create mail products. That way the fellas can get their shout outs for products. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all have a great evening or morning. Thank you. Bye.